a women's soccer team here. So we've got some live pictures there to show you how things are looking out there out on Lake Eola. It looks beautiful. A great day for it. Mayor Buddy Dyer, you can see him there as they await this big announcement. So as soon as they step up to the podium, Beth, we are going to go to that and bring everybody the latest details. Right now, though, let's dig into some of the news. First, breaking story that we have been following.
From our Elite Clubs National League team that have joined us and will be joining us as part of this announcement. We also have Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer, District 4 Commissioner Patty Sheehan, Orange County Mayor Teresa Jacobs, Orlando City CEO Alex Litau, and Orlando City Foundation Director Kay Rollins. Just a couple of minor procedural items. If you could please silence your cell phones. We'll be following our formal remarks with a photo opportunity here and then a media one-on-one below here up front. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Phil Rollins, President and Founder of Orlando City Soccer Club.
Good afternoon, everyone. Don't know about you, but this wind is playing havoc with my hair. We're going to have a little fun this afternoon. This is going to be the first interactive press conference. So you're going to participate, okay? I've kept it simple because I know my audience, okay? But we're going to check things off. So as we check things off, I'd like you to check them off with me, okay? Can we do that? Let's practice. Got it. Okay, good. I knew this would work. Okay. So 5 years ago, when we came to the market here in Central Florida, we said that we would bring Major League Soccer here. Check. You got it. We said that we'd build a downtown stadium right here in Orlando. Check. We said that we'd generate economic impact, and with 500,000 fans through the gate of our Major League Soccer games, with the second highest attendance in Major League Soccer, and with a full Major League Soccer season bringing the equivalent of 4 more bowl games to this region, I think we can check that off. We said we'd bring international superstars. I think the gentleman by the name of Kaká deserves a check. We said that our goal was to make the playoffs in the first year. Well, with a 5-0 victory over Philadelphia on the weekend and a 4-0 loss to New England, we can check that off. I believe. And finally, the time is right, and we said when the time was right that we would bring women's professional soccer here to the City Beautiful and to Central Florida. And the time is right. The time is now. Thank you. The development of the women's game has speeded up a pace, and certainly in the last 15 years, the game has come on at tremendous speed. The quality of the game, the creativity of the game, the marketability of the game have all improved beyond belief. I think we've all seen that with the recent World Cup in Canada, the 2015 World Cup, where the US women's national team were triumphant as world champions. The quality of those games, the quality of the soccer played, and the quality of entertainment was nothing short of incredible. I certainly know that I and my family enjoyed watching all those games. And the strength of the women's game is not just because of the strength of the national game, it's also because of the strength of the leagues that we have now around the world, and particularly with the National Women's Soccer League right here in the United States, the NWSL. And so today, I'm proud to announce that we're checking the final box. We're proud to announce that we have acquired an NWSL franchise that will play in Orlando in 2016. I personally couldn't be happier with the news. I'm very excited. It's an exciting week for us, right, Lenny? And we're going to have a lot of fun, I know, over the next few months putting the team together, the roster, and getting ready for the 2016 season. But before we do that, today is about more than just the announcement of a franchise. We have a number of things to announce. Our franchise acquisition was the first. Before we announce the logo and the name and everything else, I want to introduce to you the commissioner of the NWSL, Jeff Plush, who's going to come on stage and share with you a few remarks about the league and the state of the league and women's professional soccer in this country. Welcome, Jeff Plush.
Thank you very much, Phil. Really a pleasure to come down here. If it wasn't too much of me inviting myself in the winter, I'll probably be down here more often just to check on you guys, make sure things are going well, and get out of Chicago. But let me just say it's our sincere pleasure and privilege to welcome Orlando into our league as the 10th member club, our second expansion club, and to start playing in 2016. We couldn't be more excited about coming to this beautiful city, this beautiful community, and the future for our league could not be brighter. I don't have any interactive checkboxes to go through today, but I would tell you this. When we launched our league, oftentimes you get questions about no women's league had made it past the third year. Well, we're open for business for our fourth season right now, as you know, and we're excited for our college draft that'll happen in January. We're excited for our play that'll start in April, and we're thrilled to be able to add another club like Orlando. The league is very strong. We have the best players in the world playing in the best league in the world, playing in the best communities in the United States to do it in, and so I'm very bullish on our future. And so let me just tell you on behalf of everyone associated with the National Women's Soccer League, all of our owners, all of our federation partners, both the United Soccer Federation, Mexico and Canada, we're thrilled to welcome you. Thank you, Phil, Flavio, Alex, Tim, for all of the hard work you guys put in over the last couple of months to make this come to fruition. And this great crowd out here, we're really excited to come back here for the opener sometime in April. Encourage you all to come out and support this club. Come and celebrate this game with us. Understand that these are the best players in the world and they're role models, so people you'd be really excited to be supportive of. And you see these young faces around here as well. It's the future of the women's game is exploding, and we're thrilled to be partners with you on it. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeff. And so I said in my introductory remarks that we're announcing a number of things today. The acquisition of the franchise is the first, but we also have a name to unveil and a logo to unveil, as well as a coach. So there's a number of things still yet to share. Let's talk for a moment about the name. The name, excuse me a second while I find my right sheet in the wind. The name that we've chosen demonstrates to everyone just how proud we are to represent the city of Orlando and the community of Central Florida on the international stage. Just how proud we are to represent this city. And it was a name that we wanted to tie in with the Lions family, with the Orlando City family, yet at the same time allow it to stand alone. So, with no further ado, with the help of my two beautiful assistants, let's unveil the name and the logo.
Dude, your head's in the way.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. So I just noticed that, thank you. Wow, those t-shirts look cool. Where did they come from? Please welcome 3 representatives from each of our teams in our Elite Girls Academy, the ECNL Academy, who are here showing off the logo for us. Give them a round of applause. I also noticed that Commissioner Hill just came in as well from Hi, Commissioner. Welcome. Great to have you here. So, you know we're going to be playing in the NWSL next year. We're delighted about that. We're extremely excited. This, for me, is the final piece of the jigsaw. We now have the men's team, the MLS team. We have our Florida State College in Brevard. And today, with this announcement, we complete the trio of professional teams with our first ever pro women's team. But, of course, every team needs a coach. And we're no exception. And so let's check that final box, because today we're going to announce our head coach for Orlando Pride. And no one better, in my opinion, to coach us, and no one more experienced than Tom Simoni. Tom is vastly experienced, as well as a distinguished playing career. He has coached the Australian women's national team for over 8 years. He was the US women's national team coach for 2 years. Please welcome to the stage the first head coach of the Orlando Pride, Tom Simoni.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. It's great to be here, and I will be very brief. I'm just extremely excited and honoured and very proud to be part of the Pride, and I look forward to working at this extremely successful, dynamic club in this wonderful city. So thank you very much, and I look forward to everyone coming out next year and supporting the men's team and our new women's team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tom. And now I'd like to introduce the mayor of Orlando, Buddy Dyer.
Okay, our commissioners have been acknowledged. Commissioner Sheehan, Commissioner Hill. I also want to acknowledge that our CAO, Byron Brooks, and our CFO, Rebecca Sutton, have joined us today. Very honored.
All right, so you've been listening into the news.
I think this is an announcement that's especially exciting coming off of the Women's World Cup, which, you know, the ratings for that were, I think, surpassing even what the men's teams were getting. So this is a great addition for Orlando. I know I'm going to probably take my daughter, and I've got Ileana Limon Romero with me. She's our sports editor, and I wanted to ask you, Ileana, this announcement wasn't totally unexpected. We knew, in a sense, that this was coming. But what's sort of the general impact for Orlando sports?
I mean, I think it really speaks to how much the community has gotten behind Orlando City, gotten behind soccer. This is an accelerated pace. Phil Rollins, you know, touts the power of this community, and I know it's easy to think, oh, he's in a promotional role. Of course he's going to do that. But
Sure.
It really has been remarkable how quickly they've been able to get this team off the ground. We thought that this might come down the line, but to really be able to turn it around and have them play in 2016, they're starting their season in April. They're going to be the Orlando Pride. It's a pretty remarkable accomplishment.
What do we know so far about the players for this team? Has anybody been named yet for the Pride?
So far, nothing official, but there's been a pretty clear expectation. Orlando City has a player named Servando Carrasco. His wife is Alex Morgan, star player in U.S. soccer program and also in this league. There's generally an expectation that they're going to try to work to see if they can get her to play here. That would be huge for this market. She's one of the premier players in the league. Obviously, it's fortuitous that her husband happens to play here.
Sure.
And it's a great building piece. It would be great for an expansion club. But right now, they're just really in the early phases. As we know with Orlando City, they move very fast with everything they do. And so I would not be at all surprised if she's one of the core building blocks of this team, but as of right now, nothing officially announced.
And what do we know about other cities like Seattle that have a women's team? Is the attendance as good as at the men's matches? Because, you know, we often hear about, especially during the World Cup this summer, the women are often paid less, the attendance isn't as good, the merchandising isn't as good. What are you seeing there?
You know, I think it's interesting when you look at any women's sports. I can compare it to another market that I worked in where men's and women's basketball were hugely popular. And you can listen to the crowd, and the tenor of the crowd is like a deep yell for the men's games. And the women's games, when you pack the house, when you do get people to come, and people do come to women's sports.
Yes.
You get a higher pitch. It's the kids.
Right.
It's the little girls who are screaming. We're fully expecting a huge turnout for the U.S. women's soccer team's friendly with Brazil on Sunday. And I think that's the kind of crowd you can expect to see some repeat attendance on. They're businessmen. They would not launch this if they didn't expect good attendance.
Right. And I think that's a really positive thing for Orlando, for Florida, because oftentimes there has not been as much equity in men and women's sports. So this is pretty exciting stuff. Anything else we're missing out on that?
Well, I think true to Orlando City's form, they're trying to launch this with a great foundation. They didn't want to rush it, but they seem to have all the building blocks in place. And you know, the coach that they picked out is a former U.S. women's national team coach. There's great expectations for what he is going to be able to do. Just his track record. I want to make sure I pronounce his name right. Tom Sermani. Just been outstanding. So there's an expectation. They're not, you know, just picking somebody off the street. They're definitely trying to launch this club in a position to win.
Okay. Yeah, and he did coach the women's national team here. He coached the Australia national team, and I think led them to the quarterfinals. So he is a big name in the world of women's soccer. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And we just heard at the press conference that he said he is proud to be part of the Pride, which I have a feeling is something we're going to be hearing a lot of over the next few days.
I think so.
So yeah, Amy, this is exciting stuff. Have you been to an Orlando City game?
I have. It's a total blast. And I gotta say, Beth, there's something about Phil Rollins and his enthusiasm for this community and his wife, Kay. I mean, you think about this. They have not been in this community that long. Everyone knows who they are. Everyone loves them. I mean, they're just good people. And it's hard not to root for them and what they're trying to do in this community. And we've certainly seen a huge surge in soccer fans over the last couple of years, haven't we? It's been fun to watch.
Absolutely, yes. It's grown dramatically in a very short period of time.
It has. All right, well, good stuff. Great reporting there, you guys. Thank you. Here's something else people are going to be talking a lot about today. Charlie Crist